name is Yolanda Sturrock. I have one child here at HPCA.
I'm Kelly Mayers, and I'm a resident of the city of West Plains.
We're Lacey and Michael Mill. It's been a blessing to our family to have Timothy attend here, and we couldn't imagine it being better than what it has been.
My name's Kelly Alterman. Each child's journey is different. It may not be for everybody. As far as my daughter, just where she's at academically compared to where she was at with the local rural schools, it is a completely different place, which, was what I was looking for. I would recommend it. It's a nice change.
My name is Jessica Jolliff. I'm pastor of Christian Education Operations.
And I'm Judy Ogden. I'm the pastor of Christian Education Administration.
How did His Place Christian Academy come to be? So actually now it's been 8 years ago. I was with a group of girls. It was kind of like a prayer meeting, Bible study type of thing. And we were seeking the Lord about the year and just dreams, things like that. And the Lord just kind of dropped this idea of a school in my head. I kid you not. I mean, I worked closely with Pastor Judy for years up until this point. We had never spoke about a school. That day, she just starts to talk about all this stuff about a school that God had put on her heart. And here is someone who I work closely with, and I had no idea that God had been doing the same thing in her. And from there, it was literally just like a snowball. Yes. And God truly made a way. I mean, after that, there's not enough time to explain the doors that God opened. I mean, we would just be sitting at work, working on other things, and people would come and ring the doorbell at church and bring us money and say, "This is for your school. I heard you're starting a school and I want to be a part of what God's doing."
Your grace will be enough when my eyes can't see what you have prepared for me. Your grace will be enough.
So 3 years ago when we started this, we never dreamt that we would have this school building, and we were able to move into it our second year. And just like she said, people would just show up and hand us checks to get this building built. We start with a toddler program. A lot of people aren't aware that we actually have a toddler program here that starts for 12 months on up. So we go all the way to the 12th grade. And this will be our first year to have senior graduates. We have an amazing high school body. Our students are such good kids, and we're blessed with that. Today was bittersweet because this was our second student-led chapel service, and we opened it up to the families to allow them to come and hear students speak, and it's just such a blessing to watch them be bold in Christ.
Hi. Oh my word. Okay, how are we feeling this morning? Are we awake?
I would recommend HPCA to other families because I think the people here, the staff here truly care about each student, wanting them to succeed academically and wanting to feed into their spiritual life as well.
So I would recommend His Place Christian Academy because I feel like they educate the whole child. They're not only focused on the academic portion, but the faith portion and the respect and, just creating kids that make the community a better place.
His Place Christian Academy is a good fit for my family because in my home, we are so centered around Christ, and education is very important to us, but above education, my kids knowing who they are in Christ is at the forefront of everything.
We took 2 years to get accredited through National Association of Private Schools, NAPS, and I'll be honest, we did a dance after that was done. We were so grateful to have that behind us, but also very, very proud that we were able to achieve that within the 2-year period. And so now our students can graduate from here.
This is our 3rd year. So our family has been part of His Place for 3 years now. Been with them since the beginning, and no regrets. Absolutely love the school and everything they stand for and represent.
So we feel like His Place Christian Academy is a good fit for our family because we wanted our kids to have a good foundation from the beginning in their educational pursuits and also in their faith. So we really appreciate the fact that every part of the curriculum is centered around faith-based elements as well as academics.
Our family's been a part of the HPCA family for 2 years now. Our little boy started in preschool, and this year he's a kindergartner.
We feel that HPCA is a good fit for our family. When we actually moved to West Plains just a couple years ago, we knew that we wanted a school that was going to, reinforce what we're trying to teach at home. And so we were kind of looking at the broad scope, having considered, Christian school briefly, very briefly, even public school, and looked at homeschooling curriculum. And HPCA had only been open for a year, maybe 2 at that point, but already, it was getting a well-deserved reputation around town for having a good education and being very biblically based.
What I love most about His Place Christian Academy is the fact that Christ is the center. And then just getting to see my kids at a school, getting to worship, and seeing teachers praying over each other, seeing kids praying over each other. It's what life's about. It's why we're here. And then the motto is to bring heaven to earth. And that's my family's motto.
We don't believe in being stagnant. We believe in pushing and going where the Lord is leading, and we want to be able to offer an amazing education for these children, but all of it being built on the foundation of Christ.